Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this cool 3D grunge text. And yeah, this isn't Cinema 4D, but we are going to be using a bit of Photoshop as well. Not very much at all, it's very minimal, but yeah, it looks really cool. And yeah, I used this on my last speed art and it actually looked pretty cool for rated designs header. So yeah, that looked pretty cool. And yeah, I've been asked to show you guys how to do it. And yeah, so this is what we're going to get as our final outcome once it's loaded. But yeah, so it's really cool, and it's kind of old school. They used to see these kind of styles a lot, and yeah, they kind of dissipated over the last few years. But yeah, it does look really cool, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So first off, we're going to be getting our textures from Google. So all you need to do is type in grunge texture, or you can type in smooth texture, whatever texture you're looking for. I'm going to be using this one. As you can see, I've already downloaded it right here. So all you need to do is save that image, then put it into Photoshop. So you just want to click and drag it in, and then we'll have it open in Photoshop. The reason why we're doing this is because we need to cut off where it has these dark edges, because if we just put this texture on our logo, let me just show you what happens. So let's just go to load image, let's press no. So yeah, if you don't do this step in Photoshop, what you will have is you'll just have these you see, like, you just have these cut off points, and you don't really want these. And yeah, so it kind of picks up that it's a rectangle image, and that it's dark on the outsides. So we need to take away the dark on the outsides. So to do that, just go into Photoshop, import your grunge, and then just go to the crop tool, which is over here, and then just drag in the edge so that there's no more dark around the outside. You don't need to worry about making it too small, but obviously if it is too small, then the grunge can be a bit blurred in Cinema 4D, so you don't want to make it too small. But yeah, this is fine. So as you can see with our new image, it's all just white. You can see there's a little bit of black around the outsides here, but it won't be noticeable, and yeah, this should be fine. So now what we're going to do is we're going to save it. So just go to File, Export, Save for Web Legacy, and just save it into downloads or wherever is easiest to find it. And then yeah, so the Lightroom that we're going to be using is from Rated's. I don't know which pack it was. The link will be in the description to download it. Well, it'll be a link to his videos where you can download it, because I'm not gonna give a link to download someone else's things through my own link. So yeah, you need to go check out his video, which I'll leave a link in the description to where you can download this Lightroom. It's really good. I use it for pretty much everything. And yeah, so once we've done that, we're gonna go to File, Open, and we're gonna import the the AI version of our logo. So just open it, and it will have these paths. If you don't know how to get this, I do have a tutorial on how to make a logo 3D, so it will explain this step. And yeah, I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. So once you've done that, you just want to copy your layer, so you can see the layers are here, and you just want to press Command C, and that will copy it. And just go to our Lightroom and press Command V. And of course, if you're on Windows, you'll have to use Control instead of Command. And just want to drag it into our focus point, which is in the center right there. And now, because there are 3 paths for each letter, we are going to add 3 extrude NURBS. So to do that, just click on this icon and drag, and then go to extrude NURBS release, and just do that until you have 3. And I just want to drag these points into each one, and now we can see that we have made our logo 3D pretty much. And yeah, so now we've done that, we can click on the minus on all of these, just so it's a bit easier to see, it's a bit clearer. You want to select all of your extrude NURBS by clicking shift and up, and then we want to change our last movement, because this movement is the depth, so how 3D you want it to be. So you can see there, I can make it as 3D as I want, and I'd say probably about 120 is good. Just whatever looks good for your logo, look different for each logo. But yeah, this is looking pretty good so far. So now what you want to do is you want to double click in this box, but make sure it's not on a material that's already been made. So you just want to double click in a blank area, and as you can see, a new material has come. So now what you're going to do is you want to double click on that material, then go to Texture, Load Image, and then click on the image that we just saved from Photoshop, and then just double click, and then this pop-up window will come. Just press no, and there we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to right click on this circle right here, and then you want to go down to where is it, rounded cube soft shadow. Wait, no, that's not it. It is object soft shadow, and I don't know why we do this. I think it just adds more quality to the texture, or it adds more effect to it, but it does look a lot better. I think it just makes it look more realistic. But yeah, so you just want to right click and go to object soft shadow, and yeah, so now we've done that, you just want to drag it on to our logo, and as you can see, it automatically puts the texture onto the 3 layers, and you won't actually see it until you press on the render icon, which is up here. And once you press render, press OK, and now we can see that the texture is now on our text, on our logo, and it looks pretty cool. And yeah, now we could export this, but before we do that, we're just gonna click on each material on the layer, go to where it says projection and change this to cubic, and then this will project the texture on all sides of the logo and not just the front. And yeah, so now we've done that, we could just go to our render settings, which is up here, select a place where you want to save it, so just press on those 3 dots and then you can select the destination, and we'll just put Baz texture logo, just like that, and it will save. All the settings should be fine, because if you are using rated Lightroom pack, then all the settings will have already been set up for you. And then now once you've done that, you just want to click on the middle icon, which is right here, and that will render. And yeah, so that's pretty much how you do that. You can see it starts to render there. Also, if you wanted, you could let me just stop that. We could rotate each of the letters or each part of the logo, and that can add a nice effect too. So to do that, you just want to click on one of the parts and click on the rotation tool up there, and then we can just click, and then we can just drag on the sphere to how much we want to rotate it, and we can do that for each letter. And so we might want to go up a little bit on this one, and then for the Z, we'll just rotate it in. Okay, that's good. And then we can go back to the move tool, and then we can move them all a bit closer together if we wanted to as well. So let's just do that, and there we go. It looks pretty cool. And now we can go to render. Oh, well, we'll just preview it because I don't actually want to render it out as a file. But yeah, we can just go to the preview, and then yeah, so this is how it would look if you were to do it yourself. You can see that we have these lines here, and that's because this is Cinema 4D matching up the, well, it's layering the image that we have. So to fix that, you just want to click on each material, and then just click, oh, didn't click the top one, then just click seamless, which is right here, and then when you render it out again, you could see that it is now gone. It will fade, they will pretty much fade into each other, and you won't notice the added lines in between each texture which has been layering. And yeah, so that's how you do this cool texture on your logo or text. And thank you guys for watching the tutorial. If you did find it helpful, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.